Hey everybody, Daniel Ramsey here with MyOutDesk. I'm really excited because today we're going to break down exactly how you as a real estate person can partner with your title company, drive revenue, save money, and really grow a business. And today I got my good friend Mo Shomil here. He's the president and founder of ATG Title. Right here. What's really cool about Mo is he's in the Metro DC area and he's ranked #1. So I love that. The Business Journal has ranked his business #1. Super successful guy. And he's going to bring a lot of value to you guys, our audience. So Mo, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. So MyOutDesk, what we do is we help real estate teams grow their business, instantly scale growing companies with virtual assistants. So what's cool about your business is he actually has some virtual assistants. It's so cool. But yours are in a different country. So tell us a little bit about your business and how it got founded and your business setup.
The way we got started was in the abstract with title search world. I was working at a restaurant and one of my clients came in on a daily basis, and it was great, became very good friends, and it was adamant about hiring me to go and do title searches at the courthouse. So I have no clue what that meant, what it was. That's 6 months of bugging me. I finally gave in and went and worked for him, and was a great learning experience. About 3 or 4 years of title searches. There was no room for growth in this company. It was a very small company, and so I decided to branch out and start my own title search company. Did that from 3 to 4 years. Then in 2001 was then the natural progression was to start a title company. I really had no clue what it was, but I figured it out as we went.
Yep.
So was very lucky. Been very successful. We went through the ups and downs in 2007-8, like everybody else. We had major crash.
Yeah.
We shrank from 50 employees to like about 10.
Mm-hmm.
Then after the crash, we really rolled up our sleeves and worked our tails off and built the business again. Like now we're dwarfing.
Stayed alive.
Now we literally we dwarf our business from pre-crash.
Yeah. Well, what's really cool about Mo, we're actually in the DC area. I brought my family. We're hanging out with this guy. But I got to just, walk through his office and meet his staff. And we just did a daily huddle with his leadership team, which was really cool. Saw their standing meeting. Let's talk a little bit about that, because I think real estate folks could, adopt and maybe appreciate how you run your business.
But the morning huddle, it's something we've started about 3 to 5 years ago. And it's all about communication. Everybody comes in the morning, and everybody's going to run about 1,000 to 1 million directions. And then there's a lot of things get dropped through the cracks. So what a great way to start a day. Literally, it's 5 minutes. And it's nobody sits down. It's all standing up, and just everybody talks about what they have in their day and how can they, if they need help, so somebody can help them. It's really about more communication and just laying out a day for everybody.
And your leader, Hope, her name's Hope, she went through the room and just went over everybody's closings for the day and like who's out and who's missing, and they have some folks that they called in over the phone, so they were there and they chimed in. So I thought it was really cool. Okay, so talk to us about what's the size of your business now? How many files are you closing a month? How many folks do you have in your office? And just little basics about your business.
We have about 45 to 50 employees total.
Yep.
About 10 of them are actually overseas, like virtual assistants.
Yeah.
We've been very lucky having an amazing team. So I highly recommend having a virtual assistant.
How has it changed your business? Like what has it given to your business, do you think, compared to your competitors that don't do it?
My philosophy was having, as you know, here in the U.S., finding skilled labor is extremely difficult.
Yep.
And we want our people here to focus on the core competencies, which is customer service, also the title knowledge, underwriting, solving problems, and let any mundane task, as data entry, let somebody else do it.
Yep.
It's like, I don't want to bog down my very skilled, highly skilled labor to the mundane tasks. but it's been phenomenal. I mean, it was definitely harder at the beginning, but as anything else you do in life, you just go through some challenges, and eventually now it's smooth sailing. We're extremely happy with it.
Well, I think there's something different because the name of your company, ATG, is around tech. So I think there's something that's unique about what you guys do compared to the normal title companies. So let's just dive into that, because I think the tech platform enables virtual workers or virtual assistants in a way that's positive for a team. So talk a little bit about your tech platform.
We've about 2 years ago, we decided to switch from our archaic title production software to a newer web-based platform called Qualia. Mm-hmm. And literally one of where we want to be innovative, not for the sake of innovation, but more of how can we make our life is easier, not only for our staff, but for our clients, and how can we enhance the customer experience.
Yep.
So whatever any way it comes up with any platform, or we switched to this new platform a couple of years ago. If tomorrow we find something that's even better and easier, we'll switch.
Yeah.
We just go, how can we make it easier and better for everybody? But the main thing about this platform is it's all web-based, mm-hmm. and it's on a very highly secured platform. It's a SOC 3, the same certification as banks have to have for their websites.
Yep.
So it's a one central platform where everybody can log in and communicate, not only from our title team, but also from realtors, lenders, and a consumer. And it's all that communication is all it's centralized in one location. It's very secure, which is mitigates a lot of the hacking risks that everybody is going through in this business.
Sure.
And on top of that, the beauty of it has this visual dashboard that gives the consumer exactly what the status of the file is, if it's a pre-closing, closing schedule, funded. At any time, the consumer can log in and know exactly what's going on with their transaction. Also for a realtor or the production team or the director of operations of any team,
and the virtual assistants, hopefully.
Yes, have access to the pipeline. You know exactly any transaction. You have exactly know where it is, and so you don't need to waste a lot of time calling and trying to find a short answer. You'd be bounced around voicemails and emails. If you have instant gratification, whatever information you want, and get it right there and then.
Right. Well, and how? Because I asked the question earlier, how many transactions are you doing? How how many folks do you have? I think you said you had 45, 50 folks. But is the tech platform, has that been the thing that has allowed you to scale your business, or manage it at a higher level of efficiency, or what are your thoughts around that?
Technology is, at the end of the day, just a tool. It's really about our systems and processes that allow us to scale.
Yep.
We're very lucky. About 5-6 years ago, we had the HUD contract for foreclosures. That was instrumental in for us to build this systems and processes that allow us to scale. And it's having a technology that helps you do that. It's obviously it's a no-brainer.
Right. Yep. Good. Okay, so let's dive in. Let's dive into how a real estate team ought to think about a partnership in the title world. What are some of the main things that you bring to a partnership, and how does how does a team or a brokerage really partner with their title rep?
Well, it's very important. I'm sure you hear this in a lot of real estate events. You should think of a title vendor as a partner, not a vendor.
Yep.
It's a mistake a lot of teams or real estate agents make, because it's very instrumental to success to have the right partners from mortgage, from title, from inspectors. And the last thing I want to do is having to worry about one of those aspects of the business title. You want to work with somebody that's very competent, have a good reputation, somebody that make you look good in front of the customers and get those referrals that you all want. It's very, very important.
Yeah, well, 70% of our business comes from referrals.
Yeah.
So
last thing you want to do, having a company doing transactions and it's hit or miss, and you have no clue what's going to happen.
Right.
You're like really praying.
Well, you know what though? This is this is a side question, but you know, when I think of title, I think of the big ones like First American and Fidelity. I mean, like those are solid businesses. They don't typically like screw up transactions. And you guys are more of a mid-market, like not a national presence. So what's the differentiator between you guys and these large, you know, these huge gorilla, you know, title companies?
Well, it depends what part of the country you're in. Our markets here in the DC, or most of the East Coast,
yep,
it's all Asian-driven. Like we're an agent of First American, we're an agent of Fidelity.
Right.
So the big underwriters don't do business here. So
they don't?
They do more of commercial, but not residential. So they want to compete against their agents in a way.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, you sell the same policy. Like whether you close with First American or Fidelity, or close with us, you're gonna use the policy. Gonna be the same product.
It's the same product.
Yeah. But working with a small agent, like you have that touch, that personal touch. But you work with a big company, any big company, big bank, whatever, you're gonna get lost in the shuffle.
Right.
You don't have that personal touch. You can't just call and talk and call a CEO of the company or actually walk to the office and visit somebody. You're like lost somewhere in the clouds, somewhere in wherever that business is located.
So what you're saying is basically find a mid-tier company, partner with them, and then you would have a real, you know, contributing partnership.
Absolutely. It's all about reputation. I mean, each market is, you may have 1,000 competitors, but there's maybe 5-10% that are really competent and do 80-90% of the business.
Okay. So how would you suggest a realtor approach a title company for a partnership agreement, and what are some of the most innovative things that you guys have been able to kind of put together to drive revenue for real estate folks?
Like one of our our pillars, our main values, like how can we add value not only to our stakeholders but to our partners? We think of realtors and lenders are our partners.
Yep.
Like it's being having a solid company does a great job. It's just a given. I mean, if you don't do that already, you should not be in business. It's a given. But on top of that, how can we add value to you as a partner through like how can we grow your business?
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of ways to not only help you grow your business through co-marketing, co-branding, co-advertising. Offering classes for your customers, like first-time home buyer seminars or whatever relevant courses we can help you with. And it's all done RESPA compliance. Last thing I want to do have you to worry about compliance. We're very big on that. And
you have an attorney actually on staff that helps you.
Everything gets blessed by our attorneys, but we also work with one of the top RESPA attorneys in the country. Just everything we do, we make sure run it by them, and it's blessed. So we all have a peace of mind and focus on what's important, growing the business and taking care of your customers.
I like that. So do you have any great stories of companies that have not had a partner like you, then they switched, and you together have built something pretty amazing?
I can't think of like a specific scenario off the top of my head right now, but we have a few teams start working with us when their business literally doubled in 2 to 3 years. Just having an additional resource and somebody is investing in their success, and it's a great way to have somebody as a partner adding value and adding financial resources done legally to grow your business.
Okay. We can cut and redo that one. Do you have you have somebody a story that you could tell, or somebody that
I really can't think of the top of my head right now.
Who's somebody that you've been in business with a long time that you have a great relationship with?
Like a broker? A team. We mostly with teams and realtors.
Yeah, team, broker, agent.
I just don't want to put us on the spot if we mention a name here.
I got you.
Then it's just like, oh, didn't you talk about me? What did you talk about?
I got you. So is there, you could just say an area. We have a great agent in this area. Here's what we did with him.
Like probably the first time, probably the best one is doing like first time home buyer seminars. Okay. Like one of the teams that we work with here in the Northern Virginia area, they focus on a first-time home buyer. I mean, everybody has their niche, from luxury homes to condos to whatever. And so this team wants to work. They love helping first-time home buyers. Mm-hmm. So we work together on doing a monthly seminars. Like on a Saturday, we all day we set up all-day meeting where it's all about education, from the finding a home, from qualifying to get a mortgage, and also from the title piece, with what it means to own a property, and all the title issues. Like it's a foreign language to first-time home buyers.
Even me, I'm a broker for 15 years. I was like, Mo, can you explain this? I don't even understand.
And not only that, also we not only educating the consumer, we're also having like a mortgage partners come and explain all the products out there to help first-time home buyers. If any grants are available, like there's one here is the VHDA, Virginia Housing Development Authority.
Yep.
They offer grants, but they require going through the orientation or class, so we partner up with that.
Yeah.
Really, how can we make it easy for you and also help you with all the setup and the logistics of the event? And
I'm guessing that group is very loyal to you guys, because you guys are co-branding, co-working. You're adding value in a unique way that helps drive their revenue.
Absolutely, and at the end of the day, it's really is helping the consumer. First-time home buyers, it's an overwhelming task, and it's people really scared. Like, how can you hold their hands through education, through the process, through closing? Like, how can you make it as seamless as possible? Take that big fear out of it.
Well, that's great. Well, Mo, if somebody wanted to get in touch with your company and even just pick your brain about how they should be partnering or how they should be leveraging their local title people, what's a great way for them to get a hold of you?
Best way is via email, via email, Mo, at atgtitle.com, or you can contact me directly. My direct line is 703-629-2935. You can always visit our website. It has plenty of resources, www.atgtitle.com.
Perfect. Okay. Everybody, thank you so much for watching this. If this hasn't helped you drive revenue for your business, I'd be, you could kick my butt, because I think there's been a lot of value here. I've learned a ton. What's cool is, I think as this market is shifting, people are seeing either the low end or the top end, meaning you're selling a lot of luxury homes, or you're working in volume. And when you're working in volume, the margins are thin, so you have to look for ways to have masterminds, partners, vendor groups, and I think title is just a natural space to be in. I wish I would have understood this when I first started 15 years ago. It would have made a big difference for my business. So appreciate you for watching this today. Again, MyOutDesk, we help instantly scale real estate firms by providing virtual assistants. If you wanted a copy of our book, you can actually text the letter SVP. That's SVP. You text those three letters to 31996. You get a copy of our free book. And it's everything to do with virtual assistants. It's everything about how to scale your business with virtual assistants. And Mo, thanks for being here today. I love your story about your VAs are in Morocco. So it's just really cool what you've done and built here.
Thank you very much. Again, remember this: focus on your core of competencies, and outsource everything else. Because there are only so many days so many hours in a day.
Yeah.
And if you want to grow, just pass on those mundane tasks somebody else are doing and doing better than you. Yes, and focus on selling and building that business.
And with that, thanks so much for joining us today.